Hello guys, si Kesan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 16 ng laro tayo ng Super Robot Wars X Cross. Okay, continue natin. Last episode, natapos na natin yung scenario 13. So, na-unlock na natin yung yung mga bonus, yung sunod ng dalawang set ng bonus scenarios. So, sige, gawin natin. Tignan natin kung kaya natin dalawa. Pag maiksi lang tong isa una, gawin natin yung pangalawa. So, Princess of Power. Ada, the source of Captain Daniel's troubles. The captain relies on a certain someone to resolve the situation. Turbo overclock, pig mole stake, skill up, etc. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my vault. This is a place to reflect upon the smaller vignettes that occurred day to day between the larger battles unfolding. Today's story takes place shortly after the Nautilus joined the fray. Captain Daniel of the Megafauna had much to contend with, but something seemed to be straining his nerves particularly badly. The band gets a massive boost from joining forces with the Nautilus. Meanwhile though, Captain Daniel wrestles with a serious issue. Ano kayang issue yun? Megafauna ready room. Okay na ready room yan. Parang parang laundry room eh. Parang washing machine yung tatlong nasa pader eh. Sorry to keep you waiting, Captain Daniel. Thanks for coming, Cecil. Go ahead and have a seat. The honor is all mine, sir. I knew it. That refined manner of speaking makes you a perfect fit. Of what do you speak of, sir? Actually, I asked you to come here so that I might task you with a request. And what would you ask of me to do, sir? It's a request that depends on your elegant manner and refined sense of class. I'd like you to help mature Ada into a proper princess. You want me to nurture Ada? Megafauna hanger. What should I do, I wonder? Captain Daniel was so serious about the whole thing that I couldn't help but accept, but am I really up to the task? I have to consider Ada's honor here. I can very well broach the subject with Seabook. Something wrong, Cecily? Oh, hello, Marvel. And you too, Champ. You're pretty obviously sighing about something a second ago. It seems like something's on your mind. If it's okay with you, I'd be happy to listen. Allow me to avail myself of your kind offer. Marvel, how do you believe a person worthy of being called princess should compose herself? Wait, we're talking about princesses. So that's how it is. Captain Daniel's worried about Ada's gung-ho tendencies and wants you to look into straightening them out. Yes, she's the only daughter of a high-ranking official. If she ends up getting hurt fighting on the front line, that's going to put the captain through hell too. I don't think Ada's doing any of this for fun though. That is so readily promised by the captain only proves that I lack the capacity to help. Oh, I don't think so, Cecily. You saw the captain in his time of need and wanted to help. That speaks to the quality of your character. But what should I do? That is the question, isn't it? How about showing her how a princess is supposed to act? Like a princess preview. A princess preview? That's what you called me for, I take it. Angie? You didn't know, Cecily? Angie used to be a princess. She did? I'd appreciate it if you picked your jaw up off the floor, Cecily. Not that I blame you for it ending up there in the first place. My apologies, Angie. It's all just so terribly out of character, I suppose. It's cool. You want me to turn her into a princess? I'm gonna forge her into the into the baddest princess you've ever freaking seen. You're going to what now? Oh, and I went ahead and called her on the way over. Ano, training session? Princesses of Power. Bonus scenario. Ano kayo mga Shira? Princesses of Power. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand the purpose of this gathering. We're training you, all of you. Training? For what purpose? It's a request from someone who cares deeply about your personal growth, right, Cecily? That is correct. I'm gonna need to get you toughened up, Ada. And I wish to see that outcome myself. Ada getting stronger is one thing, but No sass, Nadja. You owe us. Or have you already forgotten? But that's enough, Nadja. Just sit your butt down in the seat for now. Fine. Isn't this exciting, Marvel? With Angie in charge, Ada's gonna be kicking butt in no time. Cham, I don't think you fully understand what Cecily was talking about. But something tells me Angie's way of doing things might be just what Ada's looking for. What do you mean? Let's just watch Angie's demonstration for now. That okay with you, Cecily? Yes? Okay then, let's get this mock battle started. Everyone ready for this? Ready? Then let's kick the tires and light the fires. Gung ho, girl. Get your rear in gear, Ada. Or should you start calling you go home girl instead? Don't you dare call me that. That's the spirit. Time for round 2. Hey Samson. What is it, Hanson? This is supposed to be princess training, right? That's what they were calling it. Guess the princesses in Alworth are cut from a totally different and less freely clothed than the ones back home, huh? That's the world they lived in, boys. What princesses need here isn't a fancy gown, but a gun. Don't want to fight, Nadja? That's right. But you know, Nadja. Hold that thought, my lady. Someone... Ano? Something's coming. Neo Atlantis. With those beautiful numbers, we can take them. No problem. Grandis is exactly right. Let's go, everyone. Without knowing their overall strength, we'd be better served exercising caution. Cecily, I'm fine. I can fight. We have the upper hand here. All units, intercept the enemy. In your element, gung-ho girl? Angie, Roger, gung-ho as ordered. Walang SR point tapos any ally unit is defeated. Defeat all enemies. Okay. 6 SR point dahil doon sa bonus na isa. Okay. Mukhang maiksi lang to, so... Ilan ang hit point nila? 4-2. So, pwede tayo mag-smash hit. Kaso dito magkikrit eh, pero okay lang, sige, just in case. 9942. Demo on, spirit. Baka tumama eh.
Kani robotを叩き潰すよ。とっておきの手で行くよ。
わかってます。行くぞグラタン。
無茶だろうがやるよ。
上様にハンドルを握らせたら最後だぜ。うわー！いけメカキング！やったぜじゃん。
性能はあのタンクの方が上なのか？小型タンクなど叩き潰してくれる。
ナイス。
相手が悪かったってことさ。
attacks mo. Okay. Pwede. Multi-action. Ay! Nagkasya rin yan. 99-20, go! Yun lang maggamit niya, so smash hit ulit. Kulang pa. Diri pala, okay lang.
Amay na!
Nagmintis pa sa lagay na yun. Okay, never mind. Bad trip yun, ha. Paano nagmintis yun? 90 plus kanina yun, ah. Anyway.
Mo 飛び回られては対応できん。子供といえど容赦はせんぞ。
できることだ。
100% go. A most unpleasant premonition. I sense an encroaching hostility. But if Ada's feelings motivated, it's hardly my place to say anything.
Oh, 覚えていろ。
Incoming? Enemy reinforcements? Crap, ano ba yan? The capital army. So they've deployed squadrons in this area too. Stay sharp. We've got more coming from the other direction. Ano ba yan? Drumlings. Doctors mercenaries. Those things are nothing to worry about individually, but a gang like that could be trouble. It's going to take time for backup to arrive, so we'll just have to handle this ourselves. If only I'd warned the team that something like this could happen. Eh, new type ka rin pala eh, kung ganun eh, ano ba yan? Cecily? Hindi na. Tipitin na. Sige, teka. Multi-action na lang. Sige, just in case magmintis ka na naman. Wag na lang. 81, mataas-taas naman yan eh.
Sono kamen no oku kara akui o kanjiru. Yareru koto o zenryoku de. Unoki ga osoi.
Okay, nice. Ang problema si ano, mag-isa siya. Formation ka na lang. Kesa naman ma-corner ka mag-isa dun. Ano pa? Pwede siya ulit tumira nga pala. Go.
Igina Gina. 私のために用意された機体。やれることを全力で。動きが遅い。
Damn it! We're against the wall here. Candice, we're gonna have to make a run for it. We might get tagged from behind, but that's not my decision to make. I'm sorry, Ada. Cecily, if I'd just pushed for us to retreat when that first group showed up. No, Cecily, I was the one leading the charge. This is my responsibility. Ada, you? So don't worry about it. I'll protect all of you, with my life and pride on the line. That is my duty. Try it, Cretins. My name is Ada Surugan, and I'm your worst nightmare. Ada. Holy wow, Ada's super cool. Hey, you heard her. She's not Hey, you heard her. She's not just gung-ho. She's gonna take your asses down. Make no mistake of my intentions, Angie. I'll charge straight in if it means achieving victory. But I will do so myself, with my life and limb at risk. She's completely fearless in the face of death. Hardly. Tough as she sounds, that girl's in a battle against fear itself right now. But she's not running. Ada's pride is on the line. I'm not sure I understand. I bet you don't. You hate hurting and being hurt by others after all. But if there's one thing I want you to understand, Nadja, it's this. Everyone has something they can never surrender, not to anyone. Okay? Ada, are you... That being said, I cannot see the situation through on my own. Care to lend me a hand, Cecily? Yes. Let's do this. Get everyone fired up, Ada. All units, this fight's just getting started. But we're making it out of this alive, period. Roger. Moral up pa. Here I come. All units, follow my lead. Wala na tayong turn eh. End na eh. Charge lang magagawa mo eh. So active na yung persist. There you go. You can close your eyes if you're scared, Nadja. Don't you worry about a thing. We've got this one in the bag. Got that right? Our gung-ho princess is leading us straight to victory. I'll watch too. Nadja, I'm not going to fight, but still, that's more than enough, Nadja. Experience all you can and live as you please.
手数の多さでは負けんぞ。
ラッキー。
今日の私たちはついてるよ。その仮面を叩き割ってやるよ。さあ派手に行くよ。
任せてくだせえ。行くぞグラタン。
無茶だろうがやるよ。
大抵のものはぶつけりゃ壊れるもんですわ。とりゃこいつも持ってけ。
私たちの恐ろしさ思
Hindi
い知
pa
った
nag-full crit, sayang.
機体はまだ動く。諦めんぞ。
Huh? This weird aura I'm sensing feels familiar somehow. That must be Ada's aura. Wait, that's what this is? That's right, I'm sure she'll be fine. Now then, let's back her up.
Scrap にしてやる。
オーラ力はある。邪魔しないで。そうよ、邪魔しないで。必殺オーラ切り、やっつけろ。沈め。
Nice.
は無理だ。
Sana mag-full crit ulit.
チョコマカと飛び回るハムシめ。
甘い。甘いのよ。このまま黙って返すと思って。必殺オーラ切り、やっつけろ。もらった。
直撃だとなぜだ。
Kulang. Yan lang pwede. Okay, fine.
Choco Makaと飛び回るハムシめ。
受けてみせる。これ以上被害を拡大させるわけには。
死んでたまるものか。脱出だ。
Mas malakas pa yun. Okay, teka. Sa inyo na yan. That's action. Multi-action. $99 yan. Pag nagminti siya, kalokohan yun.
ネオアトランティスの連中が来るよ。
ケチョンケチョンにしてやりますよ、姉さん。
全部シリンダーを出しな。
どんな壁だろうと突破してやる。
その通りさ。行くよ。
一なんてもんは俺たちの通った後にできるもんだ。とりゃこいつはおまけだ。同じ目に遭いてえやつはかかってきやがれ。
ダメだ、脱出を。
Wala na. Okay, nice. Sige. Unahin natin itong mga nasa taas.
ネム様に無様な姿は見せられないからね。とっておきの手で行くよ。
分かってまさ。行くぞグラタン。
無茶だろうがやるよ。
俺様にハンドルを握らせたら最後だぜ。うわー、いけメカキング。やったぜちゃん。
申し訳ありません。機体を放棄します。
Unahin natin itong mga to. I was too afraid to say what should have been said. I need to learn from Ada, to never be cowed, to always assert myself, no matter what others may say.
"機体性能が互角だとしたら腕の差なのか。下手な抵抗はするなよ。
見えています。
Next. Pwede ka mag-multi-attack. Yan lang, pwede na eh.
Naぜ勝てないんだ。
So ito na lang muna. Nice. Kailangan grouping, hindi pwedeng ihuli na natin yung mga yan. Okay, insta-dead dyan pa nagkataon sa taga. $63 nga lang. Focus. Gung-Ho Girl, Miss Spitfire, Ada the Hellion. They can call me whatever they want. I am Ada Surugan, daughter of Gushin Surugan, and I will fulfill my duty.
他の世界の兵器だろうと戦ってみせます。この距離ならば直撃だって。
ここで死ぬかよ。
Very nice game. Mag-action na ulit.
他の世界の兵器だろうと戦ってみせます。よく狙えば当たるはず。きっと。
ここで死ぬかよ。
伊達に海賊をやっていたわけではありません。よく狙えば当たるはず。きっと。
信じられん。こんな。
Ano yun? 17. Sana mag full crit.
Chokomakaと飛び回るハムシメ。
避けられないと思ってる。さすが。どきなさい。必殺オーラギリ。やっつけろ。沈め。
Nice.
なぜ勝てないんだ。
Hindi pwede, sayang.
Suguni gekitsui shite yaru.
その程度の腕でオーラバトラーを相手にしようだなんてやらせるわけには。
一番当たってほしくないところに当たるとは。
Okay, four shots na lang.
地上の兵器など物の数ではないわ。
こういう時にはこうする。加速すれば追いつけます。よく狙えば当たるはず。きっと。
Hindi lumaban yung huli.
Yo katta. こっちに来なかった。他の世界の兵器だろうと戦ってみせます。これを使えばきっと。
しまった。脱出を。
Sa'yo na yan. Kasi nga, lapit na lang eh. Ito kay Angie na to. Shadow overkill. Yan lang. You're killing it, Ada. You're a top-notch princess. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But I'm not about to get shown up either. Moving in to follow you up.
始まりは任務の名のもとに殺されるつもりはないのよ。
なぜだ、なぜ勝てないんだ。
Last one. There you go. Insta dead. Focus. Tapos.
敵を確認。応戦します。射撃ならば少しは自信が。
やられただと。
It's over. This victory is a testament to all of your hard work, everyone. That was incredible, Ada. Look, the megaphone is here. Are you okay, Ada? More or less. Look at all the wreckage. That must have been a serious fight. Another selfish act, Princess. She did nothing of the sort, Captain. Ada simply fulfilled her duty. She wanted you to see how fit she is to be a princess, Captain. Is that so? I must confess, I'm a little tired now. However, let us return to the ship, everyone. Understood. Holy smokes, Ada's aura is just like Queen Celia and Ailey's. The type is slightly different, but she clearly possesses the qualities of a princess, of someone fit to lead others. You notice, Marvel? In one way or another, this may not be the direction Captain Daniel was hoping things would go in, but I firmly believe she's growing into a wonderful princess. Megaphone already. Cecily, how's the princess? You needn't worry, Captain. Oh really? Managed to whip her into shape after all? No, there was no need. Huh? Ada unquestionably possesses the qualities required of a princess. Someone so inexperienced and untrained in the ways of the world has nothing to teach her. On the contrary, she taught me a very important lesson herself. Did she now? Marvel and Angie participated in the training exercise as well, and felt much the same. This is all a little hard to believe, but she may be a little rough around the edges, certainly, but I have no doubt that she will grow into a perfectly princess-like personage in time. In time, huh? Alright then, if you're willing to vouch for her, I guess I'll just have to wait until she grows into the position. Whether my nerves will hold out until then is another question entirely, of course. Thank you so much, Ada. I learned a very important lesson from you today. I abandoned House Rona, so I doubt anyone would ever ask me to fulfill a role like yours. But if the situation should call for it, I vow to stand on the front lines just like you, leading my comrades to victory. Power parts, turbo armor clock, and pig mold stake acquired. Skill program sit up and skill up acquired. Wala kwenta yan. 50,000 tack point. 50,000 funds, 500 tack points. Nice. So, save. Tapos gawin natin yung pangalawa. May time pa eh. Power parts. Sino nangangailangan? Actually, wala. Kay Guran Laganan ba nakalagay siya? Kay adapter. Plus 3 ignore C and consumption. Kailangan niya 5 movement. So kailangan mo 'yon. Tapos yung isang nilagay natin, isang nakalagay. Ano yung tinanggal natin? Isa. Second booster. Ayan. Para mabilis yung movement nila. So, gawin natin yung susunod. May time pa eh. 40 minutes pa lang yung recording natin eh. So, sige, go. Back to back. As usual, Aoba and Dio cannot help but clash, but Daniel hatches a plan to change the relationship between them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my vault. This is a place to reflect upon the smaller vignettes that occur day to day between the larger battles unfolding. Today I'm going to tell you a tale about something that happened around when we solved the riddle of the red and blue dragons. Aoba and Dio, they're like two sides of the same coin, and their battle could hardly be more fascinating to me. Aoba and Dio are compatible with the coupling system. For a while it seemed like they were starting to get along, but as the days go by, they continue fighting like cats and dogs. Cygnus Hanger. That's it for today's training. Everyone, take a hard look at your simulation results and figure out what you need to work on. Yeah, nice job and all that. I think I'll hit the showers and go grab a bite. Aoba, when an enemy retreats, don't just blindly chase him. You could stick your head right into a trap. Yeah, I get that, but sometimes I just get so focused on the fight, you know? I wouldn't want to miss such a crucial chance. Besides, I'd say that you're way too cautious out there. Maybe, but look what actually happened in today's simulation. You overextended while chasing an enemy mech and got hammered for your trouble. Yeah, but I finished the other guy off before he could shoot me down. So what's the problem? Looks like ignorance really is bliss. Huh? Look, the battlefield isn't the sort of dreamland where you'll always magically win. If you don't want to go down for the count, don't count on luck. Hey, it's not like I'm just making random moves out there. I think about everything I do. So the result of all your thinking is a crazy charge that looks absolutely thoughtless. Dude, my strategy this time was to find a weak spot in the enemy defenses and hit it hard. I even said so before I went in. The only reason I got into any trouble at all was that my so-called body failed to keep up. Binanatan pa ng ganun, no? I'll be damned if I'm going to follow you into the jaws of a lion. You should have listened to me and backed off. Just who do you think you are? I could ask the same thing. Who do you think you are? Jeez, these two lovebirds are at it again. They just never stop, do they? It seems like they've been going at it since the moment they met. But Aoba's something else. I mean, I know Dio shared his coupling knowledge with him and all, but he's already piloting the Luxion like a pro. He still has a lot to learn about tactics, but I can't fault him for his decisiveness or ability to focus when it's really do or die. He's really sweet too. Whenever he spots me carrying something heavy, he always makes a point of helping me out. Andali lang guys. Okay, continue. The other day, he even went all the way to a nearby village to help me shop, even though he was off duty. Well, sounds like someone's into Aoba. Oh, is that a fact? Well, Aoba came to our era all alone, and he was suddenly faced to fight. Plus, he's a really important coupler, so I mean, we have to support him as much as we can. That's quite a definition of support. Oh, sounds like this could get interesting. Still, he constantly bickers with his buddy Dio. I hope they find a way to see eye to eye. Well, it didn't seem like they got a little closer at the place with the red and blue dragons. They're like two sides of the same coin that insist on flipping in opposite directions. It's not a big problem yet, but if they don't learn to get along, their ability to couple will be meaningless. As a matter of fact, it's not hard to imagine them losing the ability to couple altogether. Wait, are you for real? Can that seriously happen? I'm only talking about what's theoretically possible, but I can't deny the risk. There's still a lot we don't know about the compatibility between couplers. it'll be too late if anything like that happens. So I guess we need those two to get along. Pretty much. The only question is what we should do about it. I don't suppose it would do much good to order them to be pals and not just buddies. Why not show them an example of how it's done? An example? Yep. We show them a bunch of examples of how Transnet Mix teammates work together so they can work out the kinks in their own relationship. You know what? That just might do the trick. Let's get right to work picking out combinations to show them. Back to back. Bonus scenario. Ito, recycled map to, obviously. Ano to, sa Super Avatar CP, yung ano, kung saan nakita si Task tsaka si Angie. You know, I don't mind a little hands-on training in place of a simulation. But what's with the weird mishmash of people here? We happen to be examples for you to learn from. Examples? We're here at the behest of Dr. Elvira. Our task is to initiate you into the secrets of working together. You mean me and Oba? I know you guys mean well and all, but until you get that blackhead to change his ways, you're probably wasting your time. Did you just call me a blackhead? Sounds like you're aware of the issue. No, it sounds like brats who do nothing but follow their hearts don't know the first thing about reason or intelligence. You'll pay for that, little remark. Whoa, quit fighting like that. Sorry. Why don't you just hear us out for now? We need you guys to start working together. We need you guys to start working towards a better relationship. The doctor even said day-to-day communication does a lot to promote better coupling. And if you don't learn to work together, that coupling system of yours is about as useful as a drill without a bit. Yeah, you have a point. No objections from me either. Then try taking an objective look at us. You might actually learn something. Since we were handpicked by the doctor, why not try comparing yourselves to us for starters? Roger that. Okay, Ada, and I will go first. If you learn how the two of us coordinate, it should do wonders for your own teamwork. Tell them, Ada. To be honest, you always rush out ahead of me, so I'm not really sure how good a team we are. What? Actually, I don't really get why Belry and I are even here. But I always try to support you in battle, Ada. If you really want to help me, try following my instructions for once in your life. Imbis na nakatulong, parang makaka-bad trip pa to, ha? Yes, ma'am. Wow, Belry totally sold Elvira and his teamwork with Ada. But he clearly should have asked Ada how she felt. Well, Belry, it doesn't sound like we can learn much from you too. I wouldn't say that. They gave us a great example of how pointless one-way communication is. Absolutely. Simon, we're up next. Me and Viral will show you the secrets of truly epic combining. I'm not sure that combining has much to do with us. Trust me, combining has everything to do with everything. What? In other words, the only things you need are grit and soul. Do the impossible, break the unbreakable. Just remember this. If you want true strength, you sometimes have to be ready to sacrifice everything for it. That little beastie you two call your pride won't did this squat to help you find strength. Yes, sir. What they're saying sounds awesome and all, but what exactly are we supposed to do? Spiritualism is fine as far as philosophy goes, but it can't really help us with our problem. Okay, we're next. Me and Shibaraku Sensei are a master-disciple tag team of Savior Level's power. Deny unbreakable bonds we share, give us all the might we need to shatter any foe. The way you two fight is definitely worthy of emulation. Alright, we finally have an example that lives up to the hype. If you get that, then follow my example. Where the heck did that come from? I regularly coach you on how to fight. That makes me your master. When the disciple heeds the master's words, teamwork is born. Well, you are my coach, I'll give you that. But we're talking about life and death battles here. There's no way I can listen to some guy I don't even trust when it's do or die. Dang, they're bickering again. The words of both of them make sense, but there must be a better way to proceed than this. What they really need is love. Love? Yeah, that's what makes Shu and Marvel fly so well together. And the fact that we truly care about each other strengthens our respective auras. You know, Marvel, when we say coupling, that's not quite what we mean. No, Aoba, you're the one who's mistaken about what love really is. Love isn't just something that can exist between a man and a woman. It can take many forms. Many forms, huh? Hold that thought. We've got company. Pasaway. Ang dami pa man din. Zakilia, I can't believe their forces have gotten this far. You think they're here on recon? No way, there are too many of them for that. They must have noticed how few of us there were and decided to ambush us. But there aren't too many for us to handle. I say we face them head on. Now that we've run into this, now that they've run into us, their luck has run out. Time to make the predators the prey. Got it. Come on, Dio. Try not to get in the way. Give it a rest for once. Save nga muna natin just in case. Okay. So, paano ba natin itong harapin to? Yung iba kasi dito di nakakalipad eh. Yung mo nang safe lang kahit di nakakalipad. Okay. Okay, kayong dalawa. Ito problema sa Shibara, hindi nakalipad eh. Okay. Dapat mga pasaway. 100% 23. Okay, go. I've been training every single day. I'm a lot better at piloting the Luxon than I was to begin with. I will make it back home with Hina. No one will put me in the ground before that. Before them.
弾をばらまけば一発ぐらいは。
Ouch, tinamaan. 20 plus. 25% lang. Ano ba yun?
確実に一本ずつ返していけば勝ち目はある。反撃しなきゃやられるんだ。フォワードは攻めなくちゃな。連合の新型は化け物か。
1% 23. Pag tumama to, pasaway talaga. Awa and Dio, I wish they could get along a bit better. Still, it doesn't seem like they're enemies. I just wouldn't call them friends. How does that even make sense, Sensei? Men can be headstrong animals. Sometimes they just end up in relationships like that. If you say so, if you ever have a rival of your own, a truly worthy foe who brings out the best in you, you'll likely understand those arrival, huh? Alright, I'll do my best to make sure I don't lose to him when he does show up.
Kono teido, shingan o hiraita sessha ni wa tayasui wai. 千人丸の名刀のさえを見よ。
攻撃をもらってしまったか。
Aura sword. Shoo, Marvel, you can do it. Show Alba and the power of love. The only thing those two really need is the right opportunity. Huh? It's possible that they already share a bond that we just don't understand. If not, they probably wouldn't have been able to fight together up until now. For real? When we first met, all we really did was bicker, right? Now that you mention it, that's right. But now you understand each other. I think that given half a chance, those two will learn to accept each other.
必ず勝つ。
避けられないと思って覚悟なさい。
バリアンサー以上の兵器なのか。
58. Agad yan. Persist. Looking at Alba and Dia reminds me of Team Daigoran. A bunch of noisy jerks if you ask me. When guys are truly honest with each other, sometimes they butt heads. That's how they end up being bros. Yeah, I guess we're an example of that. Yep. Now let's do this, Viral. And not to set an example. We'll slam those guys with everything we have, and victory will be ours. May natira pa pasaway.
むざむざとやられる俺ではないぞ。 落ちろ。
いい調子ね。オーラ力が増してきている。負けてはいられない。
バリアンサー以上の兵器なのか。
Dami talaga nila, ano ba yan? Okay. It was surprising to suddenly see them all over the place, but it looks like we can pull this off. Don't start celebrating yet, Wataru. They might have some kind of plan. Alright, time to topple those fools. Charge! Wait, Oba, don't just rush in. Huh? An ambush? Looks like Lugia really is up to something. Man, if I had kept going, I'd be right in the middle of that hornet's nest. Told you so. You need to keep your guard up, especially if you can't do the same. If you can't do the same for your IQ, man. I can see that, but it's not like that. But it's not like I'm an idiot. Save the pillow talk for later. Regroup. Got it. Teka. Save muna natin. As continue. Teka, saan yung mga bawas? Pwede tayo mag multi-hit, combinations. Pasobrahan na natin para at least tama talaga.
Nanなんだ奴の力は。
Ulit. $94. Tatama yan. Ito muna. Okay, partner mo naman. Eight naman eh.
負けてはいられない。
残念ながらこれが現実のようだ。
Wala na. Nabawasan mo man lang.
Yatte miseru.
アイアンサー以上の兵器なのか。このまま一方的に攻撃を受けるつもりはない。
Pwede. Wala ka bang ano? Okay, trust. Sino meron? Si Champ pa rin. Okay, fine.
こんなところに来てまで戦争する気かよ。恨まないでくれよ。
残念ながらこれが現実のようだ。
君が見てるその世界はどんな色をしてるのだろう。なくす痛みなんて慣れたくはないのに
Smash hit ka na lang for now.
手のひらからこぼれ落ちてく錆びれたコインのように
こんなところに来てまで戦争する気かよ。俺なりのやり方で行く。
Natira pa talaga.
腕の差なのか。いかん、反撃できない。
Me and Aoba may be partners, but only in battle. Forget being best friends with that idiot. No one else at the Coupler Training Institute or in the Alliance Force pissed me off like him. Now that I think about it, he's probably the only one who's ever triggered an outburst from me.
俺の最大の任務はゾギリアを叩くことだ。そこだ。何なんだ奴の力は。
Yeah. Yun na lang. $95, go.
そんなに戦がしたいのであれば拙者が相手になろう。そこは千人丸の間合いでござる。
なんとか耐えてくれたか。あいつこの俺をはめやがった。
Wala rin eh. Hintayin natin sila lumapit. Full health ka pa naman eh. Okay lang kahit tumama if ever.
好きにはさせない。
うまいぞ渡る。
いや照れるな。バリアンサーって狙いにくいんだよね。
遠流剣の準備はできている。
こいつはやけどじゃ済まないぞ。食らえ遠流剣。
なんとか耐えてくれたか。
61. Then activate pa yung persist. Go.
Zogiliaの力を示す。
どこ狙ってやがる。戦争してる場合じゃねえってのかわからないのかよ。ウルトリライズぶち抜け。
ゾギリアに栄光あれ。
Okay, nice. Sobra na ng 50, so hopefully deaths ka na yan.
Kurai!
なんと戦いを憎しみを広げたいのか。
必殺オーラ切り。
もらった。
脱出だ。脱出。
Nice. Ito sobra, go.
邪魔をするな。
こちらは波のバリアンサーではない。ゾギリアの好きにはさせん。相手が悪かったな。遊んでいる時間はない。
もっといい期待さえ与えられれば。
Kahit yan lang, pwede na.
Tetei 的にやるぞ。
Tinamaan pa sa
人丸は無敵の正義パワーだ。負けるもんか。バリアンサーって狙いにくいんだよね。
渡る。ここは龍河圏だ。
分かったよ、龍神丸。くらえ龍河圏。
脱出だ。脱出。
Sana mag full crit. Ada, time for us to show those two what real teamwork looks like. If I try to keep up with your off-the-wall tactics, I'll only end up tripping over my own feet. Seriously? Don't try to do anything fancy, Belly. Just fight like you always do. But I can take care of myself too. Though I might look for an assist from you if I get in trouble. Got it, Ada. I just fight however I want. But I will protect you. I could never want to do anything else.
徹底的にやるぞ。
かわせた。他の世界の兵器だろうと戦ってみせます。これの強力なビームなら
Kulang pang pasaway.
耐えてくれたか。
42. Persist just in case.
祖国のために。これくらい朝飯前だって。月が見えた。そこだ。ダメだ。機体を放棄する。
There are just too many of them. They'll wipe us out if we don't do something. Damn it, do we seriously have to run away? I'm picking up more enemies. Here they come. Pasaway. One of them is coming right for us. Iyo, I know.
Tekiが来たならコネクティブディオアクセプション。こうなったらあれで行くぞ。この状況では無茶だ。無茶だろうとやるしかない。ゾギリアに栄光あれ。
Nice, that's how you get it done, you two. The way those two moved just now. Wait, are those guys gunning for who? Wait, are those guys gunning for who I think they are? Nice try, new alliance models. But the hook is set. One of them looks different than the others. An elite core Valiancer. That must be their commander. The coupling system built into those new alliance models. Its weakness is quite clear. The coupling system offers pilots almost miraculous fighting power, but it also puts a heavy load on them. Our scientists already figured out just how long the coupling system can be used. And their time ran out during the last skirmish. There's only one thing left to do. Crap, I think they're gunning for us. We walked right into their trap. Oba, Dio, get out of there. It's dangerous to keep coupling any longer. But how the heck are we supposed to fight all these guys without coupling? Less crying, more enemy destroying. Hey, that's easier said than done. Don't you give up on me, Aoba Watase. Aren't you a bigger man than that? You really are an idiot, and there's no cure for your kind of stupid. But you're also not the sort of wimp who compromises once he decides to do something. If you want to live long enough to make it back to your world, shut up and fight. Fight, you stupid nini. Dio, damn you, you've got a lot of nerve to trash talk. Higher moral ulit. You think you're in any position to tell me how it is? Excuse me? You talk like you're the ultimate soldier, but you bumbled right into this trap. You're no better at fighting than me. Look at the pair of you, the pair of you. You are the one who was about to curl up and die only moments ago. I was just doing my impression of you after you got warped to all worth, you pretty boy. You pretty boy. You pretty boy nag. You whiny nini. You think I'm a nini? Let's put that theory to the test. Feel free to prove me wrong. Nice. Whoa, they tore right through all those guys. Those two, they're fighting each other at the same time as their enemies. Hey, not bad for a crybaby Nini. You ain't seen nothing yet, Nag. Eek.
行くぞルクシオンコネクティブディオアクセプション俺の指示に従えアーバ黙ってろディオ黙るのはそちらだ
One shot, nice.
人はなぜ孤独なまでに愛を求め
There's just no way. The captain cam should be up by now. Those two are owning it up. They're putting the team in team. So that's the power of coupling alliances. That's what Aoba and Dio are truly capable of. In other words, that's what their teamwork looks like. Well, what are we waiting for? They're the ones setting the example now. So let's map up the rest. What's up now? You still think I'm a ninny? Are you still crying about it? The fight's not over yet, so quit acting like we've won. Hey, I don't need a reminder from you. Let's finish this deal. Try to keep up. Same to you, Aoba. Sana mag-full kit.
Karae!
オーラバトラーの機動性なら逃がさない。オーラ切りで沈め。
Nice.
もっといい期待さえ与えられれば
Kaso 45 baka tumama eh. Focus.
追いついたぞ
こういう時にはこうする加速すれば追いつけますこれを使えばきっと
Okay, insta dead.
「ゾギリアの力を示す」
次はもっと早く避けるのだ渡る。
もう龍神丸ってば厳しいんだから。龍神丸竜雷剣行くぞ。
おう。
こいつでどうだ。竜雷剣。
May utang pa.
何なんだ奴の力は
Ito lang. At naka-activate pa pala yung persist go. Man, what the heck is this feeling? As much as he pisses me off, working with that guy feels good. The coupling system has nothing to do with it. Me and him are on the same wavelength. I guess that's what makes us buddies. Nice. Saan mag full crit? Disable na natin yung animation guys para hindi masyadong mahaba-haba na eh. 1 hour 30 minutes na eh. So sige. Okay. Teka muna. Ito lang. So ito. Sana mag full crit. Nice. Kailangan mo mag-reposition. At least dalawa na lang pala eh. Okay, next. Go. Isa na lang. Itong last one na to, animate na natin.
まだ戦争したいんなら俺が相手になってやる。決めてやる。こいつが俺のドリルだ。ギガドリルブレイカー。脱出だ、脱出。
Nice. Phew, looks like we escaped through. I was worried there for a minute. I think we owe Aoba and Dio big for this one. Hey, crybaby, I guess you're capable of more than just bowling. Quit your whining, Knack. It looks like they didn't need us to set us an example after all. I guess not. It's easy to mistake what they do for bickering, but that's just their bond stalking. They use brutal honesty to push each other to the limit. Those two will only grow from here. Dio, what? Thanks. For stopping me for stopping me from jumping into that snake pit. No problem. Stopping you is my job. Kasundo rin sila. Cygnus Hanger. I heard the report. Zogilia was crazy enough to come after our coupling valiancers, huh? They must just feel that threatened by the Luxon and Bradian. Still, I think we can trust Oba and Dio to drive them back. I'm not sure that it'll be that easy. Didn't you guys hear how they bickered out there? Sure, but it didn't stop them from pulling through. I took a look at their combat data, and they managed to stay coupled for longer than we thought possible. It seems fair to say that our win today was due to their teamwork, even given how they treat each other. Aoba, during today's battles, you were 0.2 seconds too fast before our code T2 leaves processing. First you say I'm slow in the head. Then you say I'm too quick for you. Make up your mind already. You need to read the situation better. Always following your gut in battle will eventually get you or someone else killed. Before you start spouting hyperbole, at least give me a pat on the back for today's win. Quit looking for crap to nag me about. You can only say that because you know we won. Try thinking about upcoming battles. It certainly doesn't look like they're doing very well. We have an old saying in our wars. Fiercest are the fights between the closest. We say something like that in our world too. So do we. Owendio could very well be a prime example of that. I honestly think that's just how they communicate. Communication, huh? I don't think they're quarreling with each other, so much as being brutally honest with each other, and that naturally leads to arguments. You're probably right. Aoba just hates losing, while Dio tries to act composed but is as headstrong as they come. In other words, those guys are two of a kind. In a way, you couldn't ask for better buddies. You mentioned that they struck you as two sides of the same coin. But I think it's wonderful for two people to have each other's back. I wonder if they're really capable of that. Man, Mayuka, you really do keep a close eye on Aoba, don't you? As a technology officer assistant, it's my duty to make sure our pilots are in good shape. Hey, I can totally understand how you feel. Aoba really is doing a great job. It may very well be that it takes everything he has just to stay alive right now. But he's got serious guts, and that willpower of his could stop a train. I think Aoba will get a lot stronger, right along with Dio. Aoba, everyone's counting on you. But I'm hoping for something more. I want you to stay right here on the Cygnus with me. Ala, magkakaroon pa yata ng rival si Hina. Power parts, range extender, and flight module acquired. Skill programs, QCB up and range up acquired. 50,000 funds, 500 attack points. Flight module. Kailangan yun. Yeah. Teka. Power parts. Wala naman tayo kailangang upgrade eh. Power parts. Kailangan bigyan ko si ano ng ano. Saan ba siya? Tanggalin ko na yung bionic armor. Para nakakalipad ka na rin. Bigyan natin kay Senjin Maru yung ano. Sige, yan. Para maba yung range mo. Tapos bigyan natin kay Girlalu yan. Okay. Okay. OCT eh. Okay, so end na natin yung episode natin for today guys. Mahaba-haba na. 1 hour 37. So, quit game.
渡瀬青葉彼は何者なの？なぜ私の名前を知っているの？そもそも私は一体何者なの？その答えはきっと戦いの先にあるはずだからプレイヤーさんなるべく早く休憩から戻ってきて私あなたとの再会を待っています。
Yung nga nakapagtaka eh, bakit doon sa timeline ni Aoba kilala mo siya pero dyan hindi. Sa actual time mo hindi. Okay guys, kaya Sandra sa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin next episode.